mean, do y'all mix y'all liquor with y'all wine when y'all drink it?
I do.
Okay, yes, I'm not against that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know
That is a thing, Darion. That's definitely a thing.
Definitely is.
That's when you done had a rough day.
Have y'all tried like Patron with Capriccios? Just a little bit. Just a little Patron and Capriccios. That's the one for me.
Just that.
Yeah, I'm not a tequila fan, but I'm gonna try that.
I'm not either. That's.
But I think that, hold up, before we get going in that, I think this is a good place to start. Welcome, everybody. This is another episode of Lux Argue. I got the LuxeMob in the building. Some of my closest friends from college. I'm going to start from my left and work the way I see it on my screen. I'm going to start my boy DeAndre. Pendergrass is my boy. I've known you since freshman year or sophomore year?
Freshman year.
Freshman year in college.
Yeah.
Is my boy ever since. A man of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. And one of the best voices like I've ever heard from a man. Pause. Amazing singer, and he's the deacon of the group. Next, we have Shantae. Next, I have Shantae. Shantae, one of my closest friends. She's the little one, the loud guppy. You know, me and Shantae, I met her via Darrell, and we've been best friends ever since. She's always the ringleader of the group, even though she's the tiniest one. Next, we have Tanasia. Tanasia, I've seen her my freshman year. I didn't meet her till my senior year because I was afraid of her. And then I found out she was one of the nicest people on the planet. Tanasia Kid. And then I also got my overall best friend. I would die for this woman. I will go to jail for the rest of my life for this woman.
Oh.
One of the best designers I know and met. And I'm not saying that because she's my best friend. She's actually really talented. But to give a synopsis of what the show is about, Lux Argue is a debate show where we have 5 members of the LuxeMob argue 3 questions in 3 categories. First category is general culture. Second category is food and drinks. And the last one is parental advisory notice. It is the adult section. So there will be a notice before that, but we're going to kick it right off with the very first topic, Martin versus Fresh Prince. I made up all these questions, and I still don't know which one I'm going to go with.
No way. You know what?
Because Martin was the show that you watch just for laughs. Fresh Prince had like life issues in there.
That's true.
Very true. But I feel like Martin, Martin definitely won in the laugh category. Like, you knew for a fact, okay, I'm gonna be in tears laughing at this show. Like, anytime you watch an episode of Martin. But like Fresh Prince, it was like, okay, I might laugh, but I'm also finna be crying. Like, I'm gonna be a little sad when this go off, low key.
I don't know. I really didn't like Martin. Like, I just kind of just watched it to watch it. It was almost like a feel good type of show, but I really don't get the comedy behind it. Like, I just feel like sometimes the show like Martin was, I don't know.
I feel like we grew up.
I really enjoy Fresh Prince of Bel-Air more. I just feel like that was just kind of like my type, like my style. I think he was more goofy, more funny. It was like a lot of different things going on, different plots. But don't get me wrong, I think Martin is cool, but I prefer Fresh Prince more because I just kind of I just watched it because my mom was watching it or something. I don't know.
But see, Martin was like my dad's favorite sitcom ever. So like, I literally grew up with Martin. I actually used to be scared of Martin. I don't know if y'all remember the theme song when he used to jump out the TV.
It used to come on late at night and it'd be so loud.
And he was jumping out the TV. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I remember being a little kid literally crying.
I don't know.
Have you ever fell asleep and let the TV on like Nick at Night or something like that, and then like you just hear that and wake up like
Like, whoa.
Or no, what's that one commercial? It was like the songs and everything, and it had like Celine Dion singing.
That's
Tell
what
me how am I supposed to
Bro, that
know
is
you?
and it's be so loud. You just wake up. Mm.
Dead.
Facts.
wait, you really don't like Martin?
Well, it's not that I don't like
That's
Martin.
black
It's
blasphemy,
like,
by the way.
it's like I said, I feel like it's just almost like it's just something to put on. Like it's a feel good type of show. Like I can just put on this, huh?
So is Fresh Prince.
It, exactly. Like it might feel like that for you, but I just feel like Fresh Prince was a little bit more funnier and goofier. And I don't know, maybe because when I was growing up around the time when I was watching Fresh Prince, like it was coming on like 5 and like those random number channels. I was little, like, but that was like our era kind of, but I didn't grow up like in the Martin era. Like that was kind of more so like Penda said, my dad loved that show and my mom, she'll reference that show a lot. Like, but like that was like their thing. I'll watch it, but I won't binge watch it like I'll binge watch Sister or something that I like, grew up watching. Like that's a feel good show for me too, but I don't think it's funny. Like it's just something good to watch.
This was Sister.
You don't think Sister's funny?
I do now that I'm watching it again, but when I was watching it then, it wasn't funny. I was just like watching it because it was something that kids watch. But now, yes, it's like, wow, I can't believe you said that.
And I'm getting all the adult jokes now, and I'm like,
Right.
wow. And they used to be cussing low key.
Mhm.
No, the adult jokes was in Moesha.
That's
Moesha
true. But
had
Moesha was
jokes.
not a kid's show.
I said Moesha was a strictly like PG-13, really dang near R without the cussing.
Yeah.
Like literally, Moesha was in a relationship with a gangbanger, and they talked about this. Like,
And he grown.
Yeah, but Moesha was like regular, weeknight television
Mhm.
on a major network. I think Moesha was on what, UPN?
I think so.
Yeah,
never
that
got
was a
Moesha.
regular station.
I didn't watch Moesha until I was like 13 when I started having cable.
Mhm.
Oh.
I think that really, to Tanasia's point, I feel like that's why I got exposed to Fresh Prince earlier.
Yeah.
Because Fresh Prince came on channels that you didn't need cable for.
That's what I was saying.
Martin,
like,
you had to watch like BET or like a channel with cable to watch Martin.
Right, MTV.
True.
But Fresh Prince did come on like 3 and 5, like basic cable.
3 and 5.
Those was the days. I mean,
Yeah.
that's when you had to actually check the TV guide.
Right.
Yep.
And then if
You had to flip it to the TV guide channel, like, okay, what's coming on?
and if you missed it, you gotta wait for it to start over again.
Start all over.
And that was also
now
when
we got-
shows ran back to back. So it was like you miss it at 4, you just gotta wait. Now it's like, dang, and I gotta wait till 5.
Right.
They gonna play it again.
Now, if you miss it, you might as well say you can watch it remotely anywhere. Thompson.
You can just pull it up on demand
Right.
via your phone.
Or bootleg it like I do.
Or
I ain't
YouTube.
had cable in years.
Sometimes YouTube be having some stuff.
That's what I'm saying. I YouTube a lot of shows.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, they still do that?
Oh, most definitely.
Dang.
I watched the entire like 3rd season of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air via YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, Rain Brothers one.
But it was always weird because they like to avoid the copyright, they just flip it and now everything is reversed.
Yeah.
So it's
But it's like you can still see what's going on, but it's like, this looks funny. Everything's
it's
backwards.
funny because we know the original. So it's like they coming in from the front door, but like the way it's really the kitchen. So it's like, why they coming
But it's like not the kitchen.
It's like it's not.
But it is.
What I liked about Martin though, Martin had broke issues, like issues that are related to me.
Yeah.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, they had money. Martin, there were some episodes kind of like the power out.
Right.
Yeah.
or like the episode with like Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Martin.
And then the time when he ain't had no job, so he had to like do whatever he can do just for money. Then he just kept quitting jobs until he found the right one he liked. But yeah, mine was cool. And then like how he joke and stuff, I joke that same way because it's like I'm like what is that junk, like a harsh joker? So Yeah, I love me.
That's definitely Martin. Martin roasted Pam so bad, we really believed that she was ugly.
Yes.
Like for the longest time, we really believed Pam was ugly. Then we really looked at it like Pam looks
And
better.
it's like she's actually beautiful.
Because if Pam looks better than Gina, I would take Tashina. What is her name? Tashina Arnold.
Tashina Arnold,
I would take Tashina Arnold over
Tisha Campbell.
Tisha Campbell any and every day.
Vocally also. I don't know if you've heard Tisha sing lately.
Oh,
She can sing. I didn't know she could sing.
Tisha be singing. She went viral one time on one of her songs. She was on like Good Morning San Francisco or something, and she did a performance.
That's probably why I didn't hear it.
you know.
But it went viral though. It was everywhere.
Shantae, you ain't gave an opinion yet.
I mean, I'm just listening to everybody's. I really don't know because both of those shows are like my top 2 favorite shows. I like Martin because of the roasting and because of like the real life scenarios that could possibly happen. And the fact that like they promoted like Black love and things like that. So I always just appreciated the show just because of that. But I think Fresh Prince might just, you know, have like a different place in my heart. Like I think it might be like top tier over Martin simply because like it was just funny. Like it was like, imagine if I moved with my rich auntie them and we had to go through all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it was more, I wouldn't say it was more relatable, but it was just more funny and comical in general. So I don't know. I just like.
But then with that, Martin, like we said, Martin was like pure funny. Everything was just funny. It was all jokes. There were some episodes of Fresh Prince. It was kind of like, this is cutting a little bit too deep. Like when his dad left.
Yeah, but those were good episodes to
It was
have.
the best episode, but it was like, this is too much.
It was too much, but it's real. Like stuff like that really happens in life, and sometimes people, not to get too sensitive or sentimental, but sometimes people really need to see stuff like that. Especially as Black people, because we don't like to talk about stuff like that. And when I saw that show air, like when I was younger, it didn't really, you know, touch me in a way because I was at the how old I was at the time. But now when I think about it, it's like, I appreciate this episode because Black men already, not like I said, not trying to get too deep or sensitive, but don't really like to dive into that aspect. So I thought it was good. Fresh Prince really does a really good job. I feel like with their duality and just hitting all the important parts, like just like regular life, family, love, what am I trying to say? Entertainment, like engagement, like it's not a lot of good images out there like that. So
they didn't give that much love though, because they replaced Aunt Viv between seasons. Like she didn't just have the way they replaced Aunt Viv was kind of like the whole time we had Jamera, then next season Tanasia show up.
Yeah,
Literally.
It was like, no.
They ain't make no type of statement or nothing. It just was a switch.
They just did it.
Right. I wonder why did they do that? Like
They
what?
said because she was she was being a butt. Like she was like a big diva, and she's like really experienced in film and stuff. I mean, like in acting. So she felt like it was her show featuring Will Smith. So she was always a butt to people, and like she demanded more money and everything, and then she just felt like she couldn't be replaced. And Will Smith was like, "Oh, really?" And
So you replaced her, or
they just replaced her.
okay, as a whole. Okay, I was gonna say I hope Will didn't make that call because
He did, but you got to think. Will was an executive producer, so executive producer basically means he pays for everything. He's the head honcho, so he had to went to a meeting. It was like,
why would he give us a light skinned Viv? I'm sorry, he should have gave us another dark skinned Viv if that was the case. I just think
or
that
at
was
least one that's funny.
That's almost like off of My Wife and Kids when those two daughters switched. Like,
But see, that was a necessary switch though, because remember the first daughter was as black as me, and everybody else was like y'all color.
Yeah.
She didn't even fit in, and she wasn't even a great actress. Like, I'm not no shade. She wasn't even a great actress. Who they replaced her with was actually an upgrade. Going from dark skin Aunt Viv to light skin Aunt Viv, the show wasn't even funny anymore. She had no jokes, no ringers. She just read her line. She did her job and got a check. Aunt Viv was dancing. Aunt Viv hit him with this right here. You know what?
I really like how both shows they promoted like HBCUs, like those jerseys and sweaters and stuff that they would wear.
Oh,
I never paid that any attention when I was little, but like now when I watch it, I'd be so pumped when I see stuff like that. Like it makes me feel really good inside. So I like both shows because of those two factors specifically.
I don't remember if it was more Martin or Fresh Prince, but it was like a gray sweatsuit, but it's like the Morris Brown sweatsuit. And when I seen it, I was like, I want to go to Morris Brown. And that was around the time when Drumline came out, so I was like, I'm going to Morris Brown. And little did I know I was going to end up at the school across the street.
Whole time.
All right, so y'all, let's put it to a vote so we can move on. So I'm gonna start with ladies first. So Tanasia, where are you going? Martin or Fresh Prince? And why?
After today's discussion, I probably would say it's still gonna be Fresh Prince, and just because they touch a lot of different things on that show that that's going on now. So as far as like Mia Dalton or whatever, so I still think Fresh Prince. So.
All right, Shantae.
I'm definitely still torn, but I'm just gonna go with Fresh Prince simply because I don't know. I just have a lot of more memories of Fresh Prince just being more funnier than Martin. Although Martin is a really funny show, I don't know. I'm gonna just go with Prince.
Okay, Jamera.
Martin, because like I could relate more to Martin, even though I could relate to Will too, but I'm more like relatable like to Martin, like versus like as far as like how the second season of Martin went, that's more like relatable to me, like trying to like find myself in there, like what I want and all that. So yeah, definitely Martin.
All right, Penda.
I'm gonna agree with Jamira and say Martin, just because, like she said, it was more relatable, and I saw, you know, a lot of similarities between stuff that Martin Gina was going through and stuff that like me and my family would go through. So I'll go with Martin. It's on you, Doc.
I really wish that y'all didn't put me in this position. I'm gonna say Martin just because Martin was more funny, and I didn't like the fact that it replaced dark-skinned Aunt Viv with light-skinned Aunt Viv. As soon as light-skinned Aunt Viv came on the screen, I was like, what is this? And then that's when it started to get like, it was too serious because that's when they went off to college, and I was like, okay. Yeah. Like Carlton decided that he wanted to do, it was just too much. They went in a whole different direction. So it looks like Martin has it, so I'm gonna drink up to that.
Oh
yeah, I mean, I can't tell you guys to drink, but you know, I'm a politic the hell out of this show just to make sure I don't get demonetized.
I see.
But we'll move on to the next topic right after this. Topic is hot wings versus barbecue wings. I'm gonna come out the gate and say both.
Right, both of them.
Can it be like hot barbecue?
That's what I was gonna say, because I just had honey hot for the first time, and I wasn't impressed. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was because the ratio is never the perfect ratio. It's either too much barbecue, it's always too much hot, and then it just becomes a whole thing. Now it's just this sour, sweet, hot chicken.
A lot going on.
Yeah, it's just too much.
They ain't make it right.
Right.
I think I may have to go with hot. Like, I think so. First off, for me, the chicken has to be the chicken. Like, you know, it can't be slimy. Like, kind of like fried hard. So that's first for me. Secondly, I'm gonna say hot just because. Well, okay, what kind of hot? Like, is it sauce? Is it like?
You made a great point right there, because it also depends. Is it the wet hot or is it like hot chicken? Because I had Nashville hot chicken.
Yeah, like that.
Let's say the best hot wings that you ever had versus the best hot barbecue wings you ever had. I think hot wings are a little bit more consistent though, because I've had bad barbecue wings.
Like
I'm
I
gonna
said,
go with barbecue. Oh,
right.
I don't know. You can
All
go,
right, Shantae,
Janelle.
go ahead.
Oh. Well, I was gonna say I like barbecue wings. Hot wings, every hot wing sauce is not the same. Like some of it is like hotter, you know what I'm saying, or more mild. But I feel like with barbecue sauce, like how you feel like hot sauce has the same consistency for hot wings. I feel like barbecue always gonna be barbecue. It's always gonna, unless you get like honey barbecue, then it's gonna be a little, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more sweet. But I feel like barbecue always remains consistent. Hot wings, it's different levels, it's different heats to the hot wings, and I don't like getting hot wings and they too hot and I can't really enjoy them. So I prefer barbecue, so I could just get right to it. You know what I'm saying?
That too is a great point, because like I don't know if y'all remember this, and I'm gonna throw up some nostalgia. Remember the Wow?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bruh, if you ever had the hot sauce from Wow,
Oh yeah.
it was nuclear hot. It was like
Yes.
it was like unflavorful, just like a challenge hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. You couldn't even taste the chicken.
It was just pure you fighting through eating these wings.
Right.
And when you wasted like 7 of your 25 flex dollars on it,
25. What kind of stuff is that? They used to give us 25 flex dollars for the semester, bro. What?
Oh, goodness.
and we was flexing with it though. That was the funny part.
And we were swiping.
Mine was gone in a day. I'm just being real.
Between one Jasmine's trip and a wild trip, you done.
Shantae seen it. I was literally the only person out of the crew that at the end of semester I had all 25 of my flex dollars.
Impressed.
Money?
He said impressive.
Very impressive. You must have had actual money, cause
No. So what I did was I rationalized literally like those 25 flex dollars is like my emergency money. Like just down on my luck emergency money. I ate in the caf so much that god awful food. So much trying not to spend that flex money.
and that was when the calf was still red.
Bro, that was when we had the benches. Remember, that was when we was in the caf with one drink machine for an entire school.
Literally. And it was a halftime always broke.
If you wasn't one of the first 50 people in the caf, don't even get a drink.
Don't even worry about it.
You drink and spit for drink. Like that's all you do. And that's one thing I loved about being a football player though, is because like we always got to just walk straight to the front.
Mm-hmm.
And it sucked because I used to tell dudes, I was like, we didn't win enough games to get that type of treatment.
Y'all was the football team, so it just was what it was.
Right. When we went
Y'all
5
just
and
come
5
on.
and we thought we won the Super Bowl, I was like, y'all, we still suck. That's the 5 and 5. I remember freshman year, I told Coach, I lost more games in this 1 year than I did my entire time playing football. 8 years prior to coming to college of playing football, I had only lost like 6 games. I lost 7 games in one season.
Man.
The turmoil. What are we talking about? I'm sorry.
Right, what was the topic?
Because we was talking about
Oh no, we was talking about wings.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say, I still do choose hot, but I have to have blue cheese every time.
Ugh.
Tanasia. Your taste buds are all right with me. I be tearing up blue cheese. I be munching on wings with blue cheese.
Love blue cheese. But like barbecue wings are fine, but it's just, I feel like when you have hot wings, you might as well, I mean, if you have blue cheese, you might as well get hot wings because the blue cheese kind of like cools it off.
Hot wings does rely on the sauce. Like you need to have ranch or blue cheese for hot wings. Barbecue wings, you just kind of eat them.
But I'll do blue cheese for that too. But I'm a hot wing girl.
Ew. I'm sorry, just ew. Wait, so Shantae, do you use ranch or blue cheese?
Neither. I don't like either. I'm a just eat the wings type of girl.
See, that mean you fight.
What?
Any female that don't use any type of sauce with their wings, they definitely punch
She
you.
like to fight.
Yeah, they definitely like to fight.
No, I don't.
What? I mean, you know,
Oh yeah, she definitely likes to fight.
No, I don't. That is not me. I don't indulge in those activities. But yeah,
Come on,
anyway,
indulge.
barbecue wings. Okay, y'all are crazy.
Yeah, do you use ranch or blue cheese?
I mainly use, like I grew up with blue because that's what my mom always eat. You know, she old. But yeah, like I really
call your mom old this past.
You just called your mama old on national internet.
yeah, I don't know who my mom is, so that's all right. But yeah,
We know. Yeah, we met your mom. Your mom's not even old though. Isn't she like 45 or something like that?
no.
How old is your mom? You got to just guess.
You said it. She 51.
That seems so old until we realize that if we used to have kids right now, our kids would be our age and we'd be 50.
But
Yep.
but keep in mind, though, I'm not the oldest, so that's all.
Start having kids.
I'm like, the clock is ticking. Wait a minute.
that's another discussion.
Right.
Oh yeah. Hey, look, when I first had my first son at 30 years old, I don't want to hear nothing.
Thanks.
I don't want to hear nothing.
I'm gonna congratulate you. Shoot, you might be a parent before me.
You think that?
Yeah.
I thought women wanted to have kids before 30.
Yeah, see, I do, but the way how this life, this day and age is going, I don't like.
It'd be ideal. It's very ideal. Like that's how we want it to be in our mind, but do it happen like that?
I want to be 40 and my oldest child is 10. That's the only thing. Like,
That don't mean nothing. My aunt, they damn near 50, and they just had my little cousin. Not just, but he's like 4 now. But they was like 45 when they had him. And I told him, I was like, this is very rude and inconsiderate.
you acting.
Because just think about it. That means when he turns 20, they gonna be in their 60s. I love the fact that like I'm grown and I can go out with my mom. You don't want to go out with your parents today in their 60s.
Yeah.
But I think that might be
at this point you babysitting.
I enjoy going out with my mom and my family too, like my aunt and stuff. But maybe like when it's time for us to start having kids, that whole like kick it with our parents might be gone, because when we start having kids, it's gonna be a little bit later. So you know,
And the majority of our generation is not having kids till later.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say majority, because a lot of people be having like 3 kids by now.
By 22.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right. No judge, no heat, y'all. That children young, you know, but everybody's walk is different.
Mm-hmm.
We all just follow the same similar walk.
Yeah, just
for ourselves.
Right.
No kids. We just got in a position we ain't got to ask our mom for money.
Okay.
Right.
I'm trying to have a PhD before I'm 30. I ain't even thinking about kids right now.
Right.
Wait, you trying to get a PhD in music?
Mm-hmm.
That's
In music education.
Oh, so you want to teach, or you just want to flex that you're a doctor?
No, I want to teach.
What?
But the more degrees you have in education, the more money you got. So, yeah.
Is anybody else trying to be a doctor, Tanasia?
I thought about it. I thought about after I'm done with my program that I will either go like get my PhD in criminology or criminal justice, or go to law school. But I think I'm probably moving more towards the PhD in criminology. So.
And Shantae, you have to become a doctor, don't you? Or you're just trying to stay at master's?
Nah, I really have to become a doctor in order to make real money. So yeah, that's my goal. I'm just, trying to figure that out. Cause going from 4 years of college to taking a break to going back to grad school,
It's tough.
It's
exactly.
hard.
It's like
Can't relate. I can't.
It's tough, but it's doable.
Yeah.
I went 4 years in college, got out of college, and realized I didn't really need to go to college. I could.
But see, like for you, you're an entrepreneur. You're doing your own thing,
Right.
so it's like you've created your own opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
You did.
Where some of us got
the same
kind of.
degree I got.
Shantae, you're in social work.
Right now, yeah, I'm a case manager.
Come on, case manager.
Nah,
He's in.
it's stressful to say. Well, I'm gonna say this. I definitely appreciate my position. I have, nothing negative to say. It's just, higher expectations, and when you're coming from not having a job to going to, a high demand field, it's kind of, interesting. Because here, like, it's so many kids who need help and stuff. Because I work with kids. I don't do adults. I'm, my little self. I'm not dealing with no adults. I'll take the kids. We the same size. We can, you know what I'm saying?
But they're gonna fight you. They're gonna try you up. They're gonna be like, bro, I can knock her loose.
And you know what? This gonna be on the internet, so I ain't gonna say what I'm gonna say. But yeah,
No, she's the same size as she is now, sitting down. Just throwing it out there.
I am
Sitting up, standing down, she's the same height.
Exactly. But I'm in social work right now. But my thing is, I really want to explore other avenues because criminal justice and just other things like that have always excited me. Sociology, but it's like I don't want to have I don't feel like I want to have a bachelor's in social work and then a master's in social work. It's kind of like, I kind of want to go for something different, but then it's like everybody, a lot of people who do like criminology or sociology or whatever, criminal justice, they end up going to get a social work degree. So I don't know. My bad, y'all. We off topic. Where we
I was
going?
about to say, totally forgot.
We were still
Sorry,
talking about wings.
We was
Oh,
talking,
really? I forgot.
oh, but no, because Darion asked about our program. That's how I got in there. But
Like I said, I made this show up really just to talk to my friends. So anybody that watches this and gets upset that we dripped off topic, stop watching because I'm going to continue to do this. This is going to be a reoccurring thing. Stop watching.
But I'm just go ahead and
right,
say
so let's
that
put
I
it to a
prefer
vote. Yeah, let's put it to a
hot
vote.
wings. I prefer hot wings. As the rest of the panel said, barbecue can be quite inconsistent.
yes.
And hot wings are just, a challenge. They clear your sinuses out. I got bad allergies. That helps me. And it's also, satisfying to my palate. And so hot wings for the win.
All right, Jamera.
I prefer barbecue because I'm like a little crackhead for sweets. So yeah, I definitely prefer barbecue. And I don't know where y'all be getting y'all barbecue wings from, to be honest with y'all, because y'all said you gotta have the right consistency, but where I get mine from, and then I make them too. So
I will say it's easier to make barbecue wings than it is hot wings, because hot wings you got to make sauce.
yeah.
All right, Tanasia.
I'm gonna go with hot wings just because, kind of like what Penda said, I have always got a runny nose like a little kid, but that really helps clear out my nose, like sinuses or whatever. Barbecue wings can be pretty like they'll stick to your fingers like clump, like so I don't like that, how it like stick to your fingers. So I appreciate how hot wings can be like, they'll be a little runny, but it's not gonna stick to your fingers like flour or something. I don't like that. So yeah, hot wings for me.
All right, Shantae.
I'm gonna go barbecue because I I love when the barbecue actually sticks to my fingers. That's how you know.
Bruh, I told you she fight dudes. You know she fight dudes.
But that's how you know the food is finger licking good. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, but no, no, but for real, I love barbecue wings. I enjoy spicy food, but not spicy wings. I like sweet, tangy wings, or just, sweet and tangy chicken in general. So I'm gonna go with barbecue.
But once again, y'all put me in position. But who's outside y'all house?
Who picked y'all up?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with hot wings just because I like spicy things, and I feel like it goes better with ranch. And I feel like you just need a sauce whenever you eat wings.
Ranch.
Ranch is amazing. I will say I did grow up when it came to salad because I used to eat ranch on all of my salads. And as I became an adult and I started using like vinaigrettes and all the balsamics and all that, I was like, ranch is pretty poor when it comes to salad.
Ranch is definitely bottom tier salad dressing for sure.
That's like a kid option because we just kind of like figuring out what to put on our food. But when we get older, those vinaigrettes, those are adult for sure.
Bro, I seen a little kid order a salad with Italian dressing. I was like, what do you know about Italian dressing?
See, when I was little, I used to order Thousand Island because that's what my grandma used to get. So that's all I knew.
I didn't know Thousand Island really was a salad dressing because everybody I know that uses Thousand Island, they use it for burgers. Because that's what mac sauce is made out of.
Right.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't know if you could like say that on air because the cops might be watching. That's a secret sauce.
Oh, you can Google that.
That ain't
no secret sauce. I mean, they've modified it, but essentially it's Thousand Island dressing.
Just
So
like Chick-fil-A
like
sauce.
Zesty sauce from Burger King, is that Thousand Island dressing too? Like for the onion rings?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say
It's similar.
it just
I
kind of.
think that's mayonnaise based, but it's not exactly Thousand Island.
Okay.
Tanasia, this is what you need to do to figure that out. Stop eating at Burger King.
I don't eat there. It's just every now and then when I want an onion ring.
Now stop eating at Burger King. That is not what I thought you was about to say.
Burger King is so nasty that they made chicken fries.
Them chicken. Wait a minute now. Hold on, because them chicken.
You are
fries
not about
be
to sit here on air and lie.
I'm gonna sit here on air. I'm gonna be the one to say it. It is an unpopular opinion. I be snacking on chicken fries. Get over it.
They've been out for a while now.
Those are disgusting. I gave it like 3 tries. I was like, maybe it's the sauce I use.
And they have a chicken fried sauce that goes with them.
Disgusting.
A slap.
No, it's not. It's kind of like Zaxby sauce, where it's kind of like just because your name is behind it, don't make it good.
Zaxby sauce is good too.
It
is.
So
Are we Zax
I'm
sauce?
sorry.
yes.
I be eating Zax sauce.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Maybe. Well, I'm still a child. Like I said, I'll just use ranch. I use ranch.
Ranch is so nasty.
Universal. You can use ranch on everything.
When I eat ranch, it reminds me of old milk.
Ooh, no.
It does.
Well, this is a good time to move on to the third topic.
I just want to say one thing about the sauces before we move on.
All right.
Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce is sun-dried tomato salad dressing. That's all.
Sun-dried tomato salad dressing.
Look in the store for sun-dried tomato salad dressing and taste it. I'm telling y'all.
Oh snap!
I never was a fan of Polynesian sauce. It was too like sour to me. What is y'all watching?
I'm sorry, my sister just showed me a video.
I'm convinced that Shantae.
I knew it was Shantae. I knew it was her.
I'm convinced that Shantae is in a convalescent home. Where are you at?
No, I'm in my sister's house, but
Are you in the closet? What is it?
I don't know what's like a chair.
Penda.
With this folding chair, like, where are you?
Penda, doesn't that look like when you when you got church, the prayer room?
Yeah.
It look like she in the corner of the fellowship hall.
God, don't do that.
Yale Coleman Fellowship Hall.
She had to study in her office, so I had to come in the room. And you know what? I'm not gonna
You look like y'all
explain.
got some fire. You look like you got some fire refreshments in the corner.
Right.
This
See, there were all
is
the
a
chicken
communion
and
chair.
macaroni and yeast rolls and sweet tea.
Bruh. All the spaghetti and chicken on the same plate.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the spaghetti is a side in Milwaukee.
Listen, not too much on my chair.
Bruh, I was like,
good chair. I
it
use
took
it
me
for
into my
hair.
junior year in college to know that spaghetti was a side dish.
Spaghetti is not a side dish, in my opinion. Not in the South.
Yeah.
Bruh,
Not in
when I
the-
found out people was eating spaghetti as a side dish, I was like, your mama was making spaghetti and chicken?
At the same time?
If my mom made spaghetti, that's what we eating for the rest of the week.
Weird.
All right, so moving on, let's move on to the third topic. We over talking about food still. All right, so at this moment, I want to say that this last topic is the adult content section of the video. So viewer discretion is advised. It's going to be going somewhere along the bottom right here. Parental advisory notice. If you do not like cursing, alcohol, sex, drink, anything in those realms, I advise you to click off now. But before you click off, like, share, subscribe, and comment. But the last topic is, what is better, white liquor versus dark liquor? I'm gonna go first once again because it's my show. Dark liquor was sent from the heavens. All of it, all dark liquors. I'll drink not Hennessy, whiskeys, cognacs, bourbons, all dark liquors. I'm a fan. White liquors, not so much.
But
I just want to say I approve that message.
Yeah. That's gonna be my platform. White liquor for the suckers, dark liquor for the players.
I'm a sucker.
Take a sip.
And that's how I'm in. That's how I'm in my campaign.
Right.
You know what? You know.
See, for me, it depends on the day and the time and the mood. You know what I'm saying? If it's Monday and I just had a hard day at work, please don't give me no brown. Give me a little, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of white, maybe some wine or something. That's cool. But if it's Friday and I just got paid and I'm off, you're like, y'all saying, we're going to pull up the brown because it's time to get lit. You know what I'm saying? It's time to turn up.
I thought you were saying the other way around because I always look at white liquor as like a party drink.
White liquor is definitely like an upper, and brown liquor make you kind of okay.
It's a mellow, like you mellow off the brown liquor.
Yeah, white liquor is like I am alive, alert, and enthusiastic about life. Like you're just really up there.
Depending
But
on
it
what
affects everybody different.
Yeah.
Janasia, Jamera, y'all look deep in thought. What's your opinion?
I don't really have good experiences with white liquor, so I try to stay away from that. But I kind of agree with Shantae. Like it depends where I'm at, who I'm with. Like if I'm out or if I'm in the house. Usually, if I'm like by myself, I'll drink a glass of wine. But if I go out with a group of people, I think it depends on like the occasion and what day of the week. That if I do drink like white liquor, it's not gonna be something that's gonna like not make me feel good, because that's usually how white liquor makes me feel. But I am a brown drinker, so I don't know. I feel kind of in between. Like, I don't know. I just have really bad experiences with white liquor. So, except for like with one of them.
Which
But
one?
I'm still leaning more towards the other side.
I feel like white liquor is too cheap too. Like white liquors always be like what you can get at the liquor store for like $12. You're really not getting a quality brown for less than like $20.
Thanks.
Like 20, 25 bucks.
No.
Like I just bought this whole bottle right here of Van Gogh. This whole bottle, $8.
Sound about right. Where does Van go? Is that a vodka?
Yeah, I hear it's pretty good. I don't know, but the Uncle Nearest,
About 70.
yeah, about damn, y'all paying 70 up there.
No, it'd be like 50 for real.
How about
like
good
50, 55.
And dark liquor be consistent. Like white liquor, you always got to mix it with something. Dark liquor, you can drink dark liquor just straight in this.
That's true. Cause like since I've been out of school, like drinking white liquor alone, like it's nasty. And I drink it with no problem. But now it's like if I do, well, it depends actually. No, I ain't gonna even lie. I still gotta mix it no matter what it is, vodka or tequila. But
Tequila is like the butt of alcohol. Like tequila has to be hands down the nastiest alcohol ever made.
I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be done because Shantae is in here. You remember the times we had, Shantae, with tequila.
Oh my goodness, dude.
That is why I hate tequila to this day.
Why? What happened?
When we used to work at a restaurant that shall remain nameless.
Oh, I know exactly what restaurant y'all talking about.
Dude, we used to be so lit.
That was when 12 out of 12.
Pepe Lopez.
That was when 12 out of 12 Clark Atlanta employees got fired. Y'all was defeated and getting fired. Nobody stayed.
I actually did not get fired. I quit.
I remember when
I
you
quit my choice.
I was about to say, I remember when you quit, you decided I ain't going.
I was like, I ain't going. And then, matter of fact, I didn't even show up for my last day. I was like, my last day gonna be this day, and I ain't even come. I just couldn't wrap my head around it because it was a Sunday. I had gone to church. I had ate. I had got sleepy, and I was like, what am I going for?
No, you were notorious for that because I remember they called you into work, and nobody was there, and it was like, oh, you can go home, you can clock out, and he was like, I could have never left home.
Yeah. Because Shantae, that was the times when the cantina would be open and would nobody be back there because the weather was bad. And then they just be like, well, y'all can go home. You remember your girl? Come on, kids.
Come on, cows.
How we doing, kiddos? Oh.
Hey, question. I know this is like a little weird. Would you consider wine a white liquor or a dark liquor?
It depends on
like if you had to put it in a category.
I feel like white wine is white and red liquor is brown.
But
that's what I think.
I feel like it's a light drink overall. Like what?
Have y'all ever been like wine drunk?
no.
Of course.
I have.
Wine drunk is maybe the premier level of drunk you want to be at. Because wine drunk be having you feeling sassy.
You be feeling real sexy.
Or woman, you feeling sassy.
That's true, a little bit.
Wine drunk be having you feeling like, who?
Like, is it me? Like, it makes you feel heavy. Like, cool. Like, damn, I had too much to drink. Like, you can feel it. Like, for me, I can feel all the wine just sitting in my stomach.
I feel like it's the way around with me because I can drink like a whole bottle of wine and just be cool.
And be
Try to drink a whole bottle of white or dark liquor. Your stomach is literally like, I'm about to throw up.
You're not getting through no bottle. Not no regular size bottle.
Say I won't.
Yeah, okay.
I've done
Go
it.
ahead. I'm sure you have. Sure you have.
The day of graduation, my father, rest in peace, bought me a bottle of Douce. I kid you not. I finished that entire bottle of Douce.
By yourself?
For the most part.
You're a bold man.
But dark liquor, that's the difference between white liquor and dark liquor. Dark liquor, you can do stuff like that, and it's like a challenge. White liquor, if you do something like that, you have a problem.
And you're going to the hospital.
Yeah.
Because they got to pump your stomach.
Yeah. Because I'm throwing up for 2.
I don't know if you froze or if that's the face you got stuck on.
I just had a flashback.
Like you said, you had a flashback mid sentence. He was like, so yeah, that's the way you.
Oh, that mean it ain't finished, but up for 2 days.
Bless her.
You've been drunk for 2 days. I know you have, Penda.
When is the last time that happened to me? The last time that happened to me was New Year's coming into not even. It was New Year's coming into 2018. I was in LA, and it was my first time having Jameson.
That's what this is. Well, black.
And yeah, but it wasn't that kind. It was the kind in the green bottle.
Oh yeah, it was a cheap kind. Yeah.
Yeah, it was not the caliber of Jameson that you're enjoying right now.
Okay, don't make it seem pompous. It's just
But
it's Black Barrel. This is regular Black Barrel. It's like $40. It's not.
Yeah, well, whatever's under that, that's what we was drinking. And I was just, I was hanging with my cousins, it was cool. See, they drink that stuff all the time. I figured, okay, it's whiskey. I'ma live. It didn't happen that way. It did not happen that way. I was very sick, and I just had to, I had to lay in the bed for 3 days straight. I didn't go nowhere.
Hey, I wonder, so when you get drunk, what kind of drunks are you?
The type that as soon as some music come on, no matter what song it is, it could be a song I hate, and like I just get and just dance.
Not get this dance, you gonna have to lose your job.
That's me too, Jameer. Like lately, yeah. Like if it's a song on, I'ma just enjoy. Like not with the rah-rah stuff, just have a good time.
I want to see Janasia drunk.
I
don't know why. I just feel like I've never seen you drunk. I've seen you faded, but not drunk.
That doesn't really happen or like that for real. Like probably like on accident or something. Like I had not a clear drink, but I had a shot of something here actually not too long ago. And it just so happened it was bad liquor, but it was literally just one shot. And when I say like I thought I was gonna die, like I didn't have nothing else to drink, I really think maybe something weird was going on at that bar because I was so sick, y'all. Like you would have thought I had 10 shots. I had one shot. So that's why I really like
that's a shot of that hooch
from the clear because I just that was a horrible experience. Like it was horrible. So I really stay away from clear liquor because of that. And that was probably that was during this whole quarantine. It's like in April.
I became an alcoholic during quarantine. I knew I drank too much during quarantine when I went to the liquor store and they knew my name. And mind you, I live in Buckhead, Atlanta, with all the whites, all the people, and they knew my name and what I did.
Well, because of that, you stand out probably.
But the fact that you know my name, I walked in as a, hey, what's going on, Darion? Okay, you don't need to know my name. It's Mr. Weatherspoon to you, first and foremost. And then the fact they knew what I was drinking too, because they was like I walked in and said, hey, what's going on, Darion? You know the Black Barrel's on sale. Okay.
Yeah, it's like at that point, do I need to schedule a meeting?
Yeah, it is. I was like, I think I have a problem. This may be a situation.
You had to find a new liquor store.
Right.
I was this close to doing it, but they're just so convenient. They're up the street. Wait, so Penda, what kind of drunk are you?
I'm the kind that I'm just like super, super friendly. And like if I love you, I'm gonna tell you probably about 12 times.
You're that guy.
I'm gonna be like, I love you so much.
Nobody likes that guy.
Yeah, that's me. But like if you make me mad, like all of my emotions are heightened when I'm drunk. So like If I'm mad, I'm super, super mad. If I'm sad, I'm super sad. Like, if something were to happen that was sad, I would probably like bawl out crying.
Mm.
Oh, so you're the emotional drunk.
Yeah, like all of my emotions are heightened, but naturally I'm just super like friendly and affectionate when I'm drunk.
Okay. Shantae?
I think I am the party queen when I'm drunk. I don't know. When I'm drunk, I just be lit. I be turned. I be vibing to the music. You know, I sing all the lyrics to the songs. You know, I'm ready to. You know, I'm just turned up. I don't know, and I'm ready to keep drinking too. That's one thing about it. I be drunk and be like, no, we still finna drink. Come on, it's another shot. It's some more. But so I think that's the one I am. The one that's like, let's keep drinking until we pass. And
I remember drinking with Shantae one time, and it was like, I don't know where we was at, but it was a drink. Then it was like, I poured me a drink. She's like, I want that one. She's like, I want one. Okay, pour her a drink. Second drink. Then she's like, oh, pour me another one. Pour hers. I poured mine. Then she's like, pour me another one. I was like, damn. I'm going drink for drink with Shantae, who is literally a third of my size. And I'm like, okay, at some point I have to just say, at some point I had to tap out.
You're right.
But then my pride was like, man, I'm going to keep going, man. I'm going to keep fighting through it. I'm all right.
I'm going to muddle through this.
I think I'm the best type of drunk. I'm the lustful drunk. Everybody likes those guys.
What's the lustful drunk? Can you elaborate?
That's the drunk that's like, I just like the sexual drunk is kind of like, yep. Like you know how females say like the henny dick.
That's what females say.
Oh, this is the adult section of the podcast. This is when rules don't count.
See, and I forgot that part.
So this is like,
wait okay, we're grown now. Sorry.
This is why I have the disclaimer that goes right here that says parental discretion is advised. But no, so that's the type of drunk, and that's why I feel like dark liquor is better because you have things like henny dick. You've never heard somebody say Tito's dick.
No.
You've never heard somebody say Jose dick. It's always been hitty. It's always been a dark liquor.
Nasty. I'm gonna just lay that out there.
Yeah.
Shut up, Jamira.
You shut up.
I feel like
Y'all not about to do this on this here podcast.
No, because Jamira knows everything that I do. So it's kind of like, shut up.
I don't know. I feel like I'm a combination. Well, I'm not a combination of everyone's description of how they are when they're intoxicated.
I feel like she's pointing, singling my.
Yeah, I'm not. That's not.
I feel like she's singling me out.
But I would say, like, I definitely am like, I be like, when I was at homecoming, I of course had something in my cup, but I was so happy to see everybody. So that's like when Penda was saying like my emotions be real high, like that is one of the moments where like my face is from my smile is from ear to ear, because like I see all the people that I care about, that I love. We about to have a good time. But then the music playing too, so I'm about to say every lyric that I know. I'm lit already. I'm having a good time. And yeah, so it's just like, I just kind of like go with the flow, go with the vibe. Like if it's something going down, my emotions I'm gonna respond, accordingly. But it's just gonna be a little something in my system. So I don't know.
But is that something gonna be the white liquor or the dark liquor? I'm putting this to a vote now.
Definitely.
All right, Penda.
Yeah, me.
Definitely dark. Certainly dark.
Okay, Jamira. Oh, I'm sorry. What did you say?
I was just saying, hands down.
Okay.
It's not up for discussion for me.
Jamira.
It's up for discussion with me because I prefer light.
You want to mess up the unanimous. Dang, every time. All right, Shantae.
I'm gonna go with the dark.
Period.
And I'm going with dark, hands down. So I guess darks have it, of course. Jamera is the only one that likes white liquor over dark liquor. Strange. But I will say, above all, wine drunk, best drunk. Not advocating drinking, but wine
We
drunk.
don't condone drunkenness.
Yes, but this has been another edition of Lux Argue. I want to thank all of the members of the Lux Mob that's on this episode. I thank you guys. All their social media links will be in the description below. Make sure y'all bless them with a follow, and if y'all got their Cash Apps, go ahead and bless them with a little something in the Cash App. But this has been another edition of Lux Argue. Next edition is going to be coming out next week. It is going to be a wild one. So I suggest everybody that isn't already subscribing, subscribe now. Make a like on this video, share it, and we are out. I will also want to say that this episode moving forward, because I'm going to stay on the call. I don't know who's has to hop off. If you want to see the continuation, the after party, if you will, join our OnlyFans. OnlyFans going up for only $4 a month. And that's where you see the unedited raw footage of all of our podcasts. But that's been another edition of Lux Argue presented by MLP Studios, and we're out.